Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. And that's off the inside edge. And the home opener is underway. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Breaking ball misses down and away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
And now it's Juan Soto. And he swings over the top there.
No ball.
Nobody out. Runner at first. That pitch in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Ball 1. 1 ball. 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. Inside. And the count is 1-1. And that one fouled off. Just off the inside edge.
2-2.
Man at first, one away. That's off the inside corner. And now it's 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And that one hit to first, and that's a fair ball. Lindor zipping around third. He will score, and the Yankees take the lead. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And into the pool. It's out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. One down. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Ripped towards third. Ramirez sends it to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. 2 down, bases empty. Cody Bellinger now at the plate. First pitch just misses.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to 1 inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here at Chase Field, our starting pitcher in this one, Paul Skeens. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Ramirez tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's the veteran first baseman, Babe Ruth. Just missed. 1 out, bases empty.
Ball, no strikes. Ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Ted Simmons stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off. Skeens, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's in and out of his glove. Guerrero tossed to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Corey Seager. Back there. And the inning is over. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ted Simmons. Shota back to work. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike 1. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Fires over to first.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down. So the batting order turns over, and now it's going to be Francisco Lindor. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
3-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Right side. And foul ball. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they add a run. It's 6-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Just missed. The changeup missing. Ball 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one is inside. Draws the walk there.
Take your base.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Man at first. Now up as the Yankees DH, Yordan Alvarez. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
Guerrero off of first with 2 away. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
1-2.
And down on strikes. Back here in the desert, bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran outfielder, Jose Bautista. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So digging in, Walker Jenkins. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped on a line to center. And there's 2 away. Michael Young stands in now for the Diamondbacks. There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
No balls. 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty delivers. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Strike 3. Good luck. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Trout. And a foul ball.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team.
1-1.
He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Hard hit left side. Seager fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1. And here is Devers. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Simmons makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He circles the bases. It's 7-0. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
No
Bellinger
ball.
measures 6 feet 4 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Struck him out. And we're back. Here's Kyle Tucker. Torres over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. And now it's William Contreras. Ground ball up the middle. Lindor throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that one in the air center field. Bellinger in a full sprint. Hauls it in to end the inning. Start of the 4th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Ted Simmons. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Strike 2.
0-2.
And that's in the dirt. Stays alive. Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Lindor swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Juan Soto now. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And that's in for a strike. Pitch misses there, and a count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. And that's ruled a swing. Bottom four. And now here is Babe Ruth. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine. You know, these D-backs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Fires over to Guerrero. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Ted Simmons stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throw to first in time.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Seager now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one handled. He steps on the bag, and he has thrown four. We go to the top of the fifth, and now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's a strike.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Good eye right there. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, center field. Jenkins under this one. And out number 1 on the grab. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
It's really trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, as that's where the potential for damage exists.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mike Trout. Inside, just missed. And another ball.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Misses off the plate. 3-1 now. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone. Man aboard, and here is Devers. And that is out of play. And that one fouled off. And Devers hits that one. Jenkins. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field. And the batter now, Jose Bautista. Swing and a miss. Strike one. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Walker Jenkins. Well struck right field. Trout hauls it in, and there's two away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
0-2.
2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first, and Tucker is retired. Back here in the desert, now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Strom back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Torres goes 6'1", 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Caught him looking for the K. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left side. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And another ball.
2-0's the count. No.
The Yanks up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. Out towards right center field, Bautista makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom of the 6th. Now the D-backs catcher, William Contreras. First pitch misses. Devers to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Here's Jose Ramirez. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
1 for 2. Now a fly ball to right center. Bellinger and a full sprint. That is the inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? Inside. 1 and 2 to count. Will they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Swung on, belted. That one back there. And it hits the fence. Soto round second, heads for third. The relay, he's safe, and that's a triple off the wall. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's got the power, but scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. but if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Alvarez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. And there's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That one drilled left field, reaching down and makes the grab. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's going to be Ted Simmons.
The left fielder, Ted.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hader, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Makes the grab, 1 down.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Seager up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
And the batter now, Walker Jenkins. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Michael Young stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one down the line. Fair ball. Coming home. 1 run across. Now a relay to third.
Waste no time there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
2 on, 2 outs.
No, that's outside.
Late on that fastball.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strike. And we're back. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's Devers at the plate. Late swing, foul to the left. Late with the swing there.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, center field. Jenkins makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's Gleyber Torres. He's already homered in this game. Lee Smith on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
No strikes.
Right through there for a strike. Outside, and it's 2-1.
2 balls.
It's a tough pitch,
strike.
but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
And now the count is full, and another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
That one missing inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And downstairs. Torres, the base runner at first with one out. That one misses, and now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
So first and second with one gone. And up next for New York, Ted Simmons. 0 for 3 in this one. Fastball for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Left field, Simmons makes the catch. That's out number 2. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
They say you win. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. And here is William Contreras. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Ground ball, left side. Over to first. Out. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Jose Ramirez stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
First offering, and it just misses. The other way, Guerrero. And he's out on the tag. 2 down, bases empty. Babe Ruth stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 3. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
Got him swinging. We go to the 9th. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. Smith back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Smith, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, and occasionally uses a forkball.
2 strikes.
Into center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Soto gets his lead at first with nobody out, and he blows that one by him at 100.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Andrew Miller.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that one is inside ball 1. That's ripped. Base hit. Coming around third is Soto. The relay to the plate.
That's 3 singles in a row. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you.
That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. 1 run is in. Relay throw home. In there.
No,
he's safe. And they now lead by 9. Raffy coming to the plate now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first.
That's an out.
Now 1 gone in the 9th. Here comes Gleyber Torres. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
0-1.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Good
Ball.
take by Torres.
1-2.
One out, the runner at second here at the top of the ninth. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. 2 away. And here comes Bellinger. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice running catch. And that'll do. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the ninth, digging in, Ted Simmons. Right side, hard hit. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. So now it's Corey Seager, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
Well, that's
No
today's
ball.
style of
1
baseball
strike.
right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And Arizona with just 1 out left. Ripped to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees take this one in a blowout. Skeens with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should.
Still there. Now we're swimming oceans of emotions, 7 days at a time. Oh, the water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. I go up and I come down, but I remember the day I was still around. Yeah, the water was just right, like your lips so warm. But now my heart is torn between the rose and the thorn. Yeah, times were better when I was there. I was better when I was still there. Now we're swimming the oceans of emotions, 7 days at a time. The water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. Oceans of emotions, 7 days at a time. The water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime. I won't be running out anytime. I won't be running out. Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fake.
Here's Jose Ramirez. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Ripped on the ground a second. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. Babe Ruth stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
The right fielder, number 3, Dave.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Outside corner, got him looking. Now it's Corey Seager. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And Arizona is back here in Cincinnati. And on the hill in this one, it's Sonny Gregg.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Bottom of the first, and now the rookie second baseman, number 94, makes the catch, and there's one gone. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Big-time power. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One out, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
And that is downstairs. And a count 2-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
2-2 the count.
And there's a ball.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. It's a ball. And Schwartz blasts one out. It's 1-0. Junior Caminero in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Gray. He's a guy that has both swing and miss stuff and exceptional command. I mean, that's a rare combination. That makes him one of the best in the game. Swings through that. And if you're a hitter, you know that he's going to challenge you, right?
Yeah, you expect that, and that's why I think you go up there, you get 3 strikes, you take your hacks. And this is from a guy who liked to swing it. You swing the bat.
Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. So many strikeout guys do have trouble with walks because usually the strikeout is tied in to the stuff, and sometimes the stuff is difficult to command. Not the case here. Comebacker to the mound. On to first,
He's out.
and that is that. Second inning set to go, and now Ted Simmons. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. And he grounds one back up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Jose Bautista stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's outside. Little chopper rolls foul. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Now at the plate, Walker Jenkins. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And there's a foul ball. And strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Simmons leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Tapped softly on the ground. He caught it behind his back. Nicely done. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. And that one is downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. Ripped, but it curls foul. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Close, but called a ball. And it's 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it.
That drilled him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now Roman Anthony just missed. And that is cut on and missed. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Turner runs. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. Pitch misses. It's 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Hauls it in for the out. The batter now will be Will Smith. Golden opportunity right here. Off the mark there.
Inside.
And that is ball one.
That's in. Ball two.
And he takes a strike. Second and third here. One away. Well struck left field. Nabs it. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 3-zip.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
Number 94 takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Counts 1-0.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Jenkins makes the grab. And that's on to the third inning. And now Kyle Seager. Dolander back to work. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And here's the catcher, William Contreras. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
One down, base is empty. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here is Jose Ramirez. First pitch just misses. Outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Outside, and that is ball four. Now up next for Arizona, Babe Ruth.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And a swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about it.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. On to first. That completes the strikeout inning. As we go to the last of the third. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Hard hit, right side. Schwarber out of the play. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
1-1.
Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
And misses inside.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. Up the middle. He gets there with the slide. But no play, and the bases are loaded. Great effort on that one. Might have saved a run. So they're all loaded up. Here's Kutch to the dish. Foul ball there. Caminero, the runner at third. Ruth at second. Tatis over at first with one away. Just missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield.
And that one is lifted in the air. Jenkins settles under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. The relay not in time. He's safe as a run scores. Trey Turner now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Roman Anthony, the next to hit for the Reds. Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
That's out to center field. Jenkins settles under this one. He's got it, and that's the inning. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. At the plate, Corey Seager. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-1. Stepping in, Ted Simmons. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Inside, almost got him.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good.
Up the middle. Turner with the throw to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Next to hit for Arizona, Walker Jenkins. Just missed. Up the middle, Turner. Throw to first in time. Michael Young getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Kyle Seager. Swinging a foul straight back. Left-hand batter waits. In the dirt. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Tosses to the pitcher. And welcome back to the ballpark. Will Smith to the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now. So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Next offering is outside.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Here's the second baseman. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one inside. Look out. To the right side. Takes it to the bag. Steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 outs. Base is empty. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch misses. In the air, out towards left center. Jenkins sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. First pitch swinging.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these D-backs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Jose Ramirez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
High fly ball out into left center field. Anthony on the move. Corrals it. And there are 2 down. And here is Babe Ruth. Swings through that one. 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. In now for the Reds, Junior Caminero. That's inside, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Ruth hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Next to hit, Babe Ruth. Outside low, 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Going. Gone. A 2-run shot. It's 6-2. 1 out. Base is empty. New pitcher on now. Griffin Jacks.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Swings and misses, and 1 down below the zone. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. That one felt good. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 8-2. That's towards center. Jenkins settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And that ends the inning. Back here in Cincinnati, top of the 6th inning. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Dolander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come 1 at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
In the dirt. Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. I know those. A ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Bautista in the box again. Takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. On the ground to short could be 2. To second, that's 1. Now to first, and it's a double play.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
That one the other way. Over to Ruth. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 6th inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Number 94. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Jax, a 6'2 righty, 195 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Jenkins makes the grab, 1 away. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is downstairs. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is downstairs.
Count is 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Ruth has this one sized up, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
And that misses, and it's 1-1. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, 2 outs, base is empty. William Contreras stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swings through that one out in front that time. Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together for him. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Now 1-1. Contreras off of first with 2 away. This one in the dirt. Next offering clips the zone, count even at 2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Anthony should have this one. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at Great American Ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. And now Babe Ruth. And first offering is fouled off. Towards first. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Fouled off left side. Runner at first with no outs here. And now he steps off the rubber. Tatis waits. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. And the count 1-2. And they'll do it again. On the ground left side. 6, 4, out, 3.
Out.
And they turn the double play. 2 down, bases empty. Here's McCutcheon. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Jenkins sizing this one up, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. And now it's going to be Babe Ruth.
Number 55. Kobe Milner.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Seager stands in now. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The Diamondbacks with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Ted Simmons stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That clips a corner.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And he strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. That one fouled off. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 9-2. Anthony stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That's a little bit low. Center field. Jenkins under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. To third. And that chance handled. And they get the out on Smith. Now it's the second baseman. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. Clobbered to right field. Way back. Gone. He'll touch them all. 2nd home run of the inning for them. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-2. Schwarber, the next to hit, takes outside. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's down and in. Got him looking. That's all set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Just missed. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Walker Jenkins stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
That's outside.
Just
off the plate.
missed. That's in there, and that is strike 2. The Reds up big in this one here at the top of the ninth.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Young in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering upstairs. Man at first, one away. And another ball. Next offering in there for a strike. 3 balls and a strike. And that one clips the corner.
Count full.
Hit in the air out to center field. Anthony brings it in. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Kyle Seager digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. No throw. He's in there safely. And he swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Alvarado is just 1 strike away. Got him! And that's the ball game. Dolander with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
My darling, I've been waiting for your company.